Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Alice from Stamperia. We are making a yearbook and we have reached October and we are just going to keep going. This is a design project for Scrap and Create and you can get all your supplies there. I will have a link down below and I will have a link down below to the cutting guide for this project. And here we go. I have to tell you guys, these last few pages have been challenging, not because of deciding the page design so much, although that's a thing, but just the paper. I feel like I had so much paper when I started, but I'm having trouble picking mats and stuff. I still have quite a bit, but it's mainly the either cut aparts or pages that are that we've already used that are kind of dramatic, that it would be obvious that I'd used them again. But I mean, it's fine. You can use pages twice, and I've used several things twice, but I don't know, I'm just finding my mats more challenging as I go along with this one. Okay, so alright, so I've got this one is going to be our base mat, so we might as well go ahead and just put that down first. Oops, sorry, that was probably a really obnoxious sound. That, and this is longer than it needs to be, but that's alright, we're going to trim it anyway. So that's our calendar piece, and let's just put this first one down and then I'll figure, because this one confuses me a little bit just in terms of which one's going where. So I'm making a mess here. And you could use this side if you want, but I just thought the text was pretty, and so I'm using that. These are icing bottles that I use for my glue, and I've really enjoyed them. They can be a little tricky when you first get them because they do more glue than you think is going to come out of them. But I've been using them for a while now. Well, that just fell right off, and I quite like them. And there's no trying to keep track of that pin, which was always an issue for me. These are knitting needle covers, and you get I don't know, 25 or 30 or something in the package. Well, it can't be 25, they come in pairs, but in any event, there's a lot in the package, and I have all those in my Amazon list down below if you're interested in that. Okay, so what we are going to do, we have our pocket just like every other one of these, and I can tell already that I have these sort of mixed up. All right. That's going to be the pocket. I have, all right, look at all these pieces. These are definitely all gotten all mixed up at some point. All right, so let me figure this out here. Okay. All right, this, okay, so we have a large flap that's going like this. Okay, on top of the pocket, just like always. That is gonna go up like that, and then, wait a minute, is that going there? Let me think. I feel like this was going. This one's going with this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I had all these together. That one's going with that one. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that one is going with that one. And which side is which? This one. Okay, so this one's going All right, so this one's going on the outside. Oh, sorry. Okay, that one's going up, and then these are too small. That's why they're double matted. Okay, and then that one is going there. Okay, that's better. And then we have a smaller flap. Okay, it's going to be underneath. Actually, it's going to be up here, so it opens like that, and that's underneath. Okay, so up. These are all upside down. And then I was going to use the backs. So I want to say I was going to do that and that. And then that one. And that one. Okay, that was how it was going to go. All right, so let's turn this around. Okay. All right, let's do, okay, that's an extra. Let's set that aside so it doesn't drive me crazy. Let's put those off to the side. I still need to tape as well. Let's go ahead and tape the pocket. And actually I want the pocket to face that way. Whoops, I had it right the first time. This is not that complicated a page, it's just there's so many mats involved, and I keep losing track of which one's going where. And I'm pretty particular about my mats. I saw a video once, and I'm only mentioning it because it was quite a while ago, and I don't even remember who it was, so I don't feel bad saying it. And the person, whoever it was I was watching, obviously I was watching because I liked her books, so it's not meant to be a criticism. It's just, she said in the course of this video, and it was, like I said, it was years and years ago, and I can't remember exactly who it was, but anyway, I always remember what she said, though. She got questions about choosing mats, and she never worried about it because she just did the mats in the order they came in the collection. I would have a nervous breakdown. And like I said, her albums were really pretty, so, you know, maybe I should try it, but definitely not how I do it. Is going to go there, and we're going to want a magnet, so I'm not actually going to glue that down yet. Plus we have to put the flaps first, but that one's going to go there. And then this, you know what, I think I'm going to put these down while I know where they're going before I lose track. Now these have rounded corners. I wasn't going to bother rounding them, but I guess I could. I'm just rounding them by hand with my scissors. Probably ought to just use my corner rounder because I didn't do that very evenly. It's fine. Okay. Make sure it's right side up. Go on the front of this larger flap. This background is from the backgrounds pad off the back cover. I almost wish I had 2 of those pads. Okay. Now, before we can put the inside, we have to put this smaller flap. So let's do our taping. I'll have all your measurements for these in the cutting guide, which is free, of course. Just go and get it. Going to be inside there, but before we can do that, we need to add this flap here. And this flap is smaller, so we are just going to center it, eyeball it. You can measure it if you want, but I'm just eyeballing it. That's a little bit far to the left. And now it's too far to the right. Okay, maybe I should have measured it. Okay, let's just put it right there. Wherever that is, that's where it's going. Okay, so we have that. It's going to go up and up. And then the whole thing is going to go on top of this pocket and be held down by a magnet, and I feel like the magnet actually could go on this one. So let's do that. I have a giant box on my work cart. I probably should move it. I have a couple of albums going out this week. If you're ever interested in buying one of my books, they do go on Etsy. I have an Etsy shop, but they don't, I'm finding they don't last there very long. But I just don't have room for them. I live in a townhouse. I don't have a ton of storage. And I keep making more, so I'm sending them off to new homes, which makes me happy. And I'll just use our calendar here. That's going there. I'm just double checking. That's going to go there. That'll be fine. Okay, so we don't need to do a second magnet just yet. All right, so when that comes up, what did I say I was going to use? Okay, hang on. Leave. All right, hang on. Maybe that one wasn't an extra that I had. Okay. All right. We're gonna do that one. Hang on. All right, that. And okay, this is going here. Not that one. That one. That one. Okay, I'm just trying to remember how I was going to do this. I don't think I was going to use that. I really don't. So I must have been... That does not feel like what I was going to do. Gotta be, though. I was sure I was going to use that side. I remember that. Gosh, I'm sorry. Oh, I think it was going to go like that. Okay, hang on. This is starting to ring a bell now. And I was going to use that, the back. Okay. Whew. I'm getting there. And I'm just going to do my corners a little bit. And of course, you can do your mats however you want. They don't need to be the same as mine. And that goes like that. Okay. Just be really conscious of what's going to be right side up and what's not. I got that a little bit off center, but that's okay. When you're putting your mats down. Okay, so we have right side up, and then this is right side up for this one, like that. So let's do that one next. This one's I've already rounded the corners. And then this one. This has ticks and hearts and stuff. I need to make sure it's right side up. Okay, that's right side up. And you could, where I'm using the fronts on some of these, you could use the backs just as photo mats or journaling spots. I just figured I'd mix it up, some front, some back. Checking, making sure I am right side up. Good. This is going to go here on top of this pocket, let me fold the pocket. I'm getting little fibers from my sweater into my adhesive. Oh well. Perfect. That's going there. All right. And then this one is going there. But first we have to do the magnet. Okay, let's do that. Let's forget. Oops. Racket. So we have 1, 2, cute. Okay, and this is going to go on here, but we have to do our little calendar. So on this one, it's bottom left, and that was September. Where did we do August? It's February, January, April. May, June. It's May, June. What's that? March. Okay, oh, here it is. July. Okay, so we did August on the top. So we did August on the top, and we did September down here. So how about if we do October up there? Yeah, October up there. Okay. I've been saving all these bits of calendar that I'm cutting off because who knows, we might want to use them. All right, so up there. We still have a lot of decorating to do. Cute. Okay. And we need to put tape over it. It's awkward. you know what? I wonder, do we want, because I've got this here, should we add a few more of those cards underneath like we did on page 1 on January? Hold on. I didn't fully cut them. All right, let's see. Thinking down here. Maybe just 2. I think maybe just 2. Okay, let me just trim these. That was strange. I dropped it and it literally vanished. I don't know where it went. So we're going to put these underneath. Let's figure out exactly how we're going to do that. I kind of want the 10 to be angled more. Or do we put the 9? Whoa. Maybe just something like that. Or do I want to turn them even more so they're more like that? Maybe like that. All right, so I'm just going to glue these together first, just so they're the way I want them. Or, see, I wasn't going to put them up here because that's where I have them on the other page. They do look kind of nice there though because they're right side up. We could put that one there and then add another one down here. Let's do that. Oops, I didn't do a very good job on that one corner. That's a little better. There. Okay. So thinking something more like that. And this one we have to be really careful about because the pocket goes like this, and whatever you're putting in the pocket could run into this one. So I am going to cut off some of this one. Just to lessen that chance. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down here. And I'm using quite a bit of glue because I want to make sure it stays down and does not, like I said, doesn't allow for things to catch on it. Okay, there's that. And then this one is going to go about there, like that. And these two are going to go up here. And because these two are on the part of the pocket that goes this way, it's not as much of a problem. Put those down. Oh, a little bit. Oops, definitely put too much glue there. Good. Okay, now we can put this pocket down. About there. Just pulling back the tape on one corner. Putting it about where I want it. That looks pretty good. This one. And burnish this down. There we go. October. September, October. And I believe I have November picked out. I do. Okay. And the only one I don't have picked out at this point is December. But we'll get it. Alright. Now, once again, I'm probably going to be all confused. Alright. Oh, this one was easy. Okay. 5, 6, pocket. Okay. So this, okay, let's put November over there. This is going to be the background. Oh, that's the pocket for December. Oh, I should have got all these inked beforehand. Down. I made this base page a little crooked. Well, one side is not exactly 6 inches, the other side is probably less. I don't know why I persist in making things 6 inches when I know my cutter doesn't cut 6 inches straight, but that's all right. In the end, no one will care. Okay. All right, so we have, let me just remember here, hang on. All right, so this is actually going to open that way, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is going to go that way, like that. Hang on. Yep. It's not. Yeah, because, okay, now I remember why I did it this way. All right, so this is actually going to open that way because of the way the inner mats were facing. Okay, so we have a large flap matted on both sides, and then we're kind of repeating what we just did, only this time it's sideways flaps instead of upper flaps. And then we have a smaller flap that's going to be like that, and this is cut from the same mat. It continues across. And then that is going to go that way with that mat, and then we just have the teapots. Did I have the teapots? No, I think I was going to use that. There, that. Okay. So very straightforward, much easier. I mean, the last one wasn't hard. It was just I kept losing track of what was going where, but other than that, it wasn't. I was hoping and trying to make all 12 pages different, and I think we are going to end up there. But by the same token, I didn't want it to be ridiculous, if you know what I mean. Just crazy pages that made no sense. Cat hair. Get rid of that. On. I have got so much stuff up here at the back of my desk. I hope this hasn't been off camera all this time. If it has, I'm so sorry. I would like to get a camera. Well, of course, I'd like to get a camera at all. I'm recording on my phone, but someday I'd like to have a camera where I can monitor what's actually recording. Like, I can't see what's being recorded. I can't see the screen because it's my phone. But someday. Okay. That is going like that. And that is going to go there. But magnets, right? We're going to want magnets. So let's put a magnet and then put that down. I am going to have to order some magnets. This thing went through a boatload of them. Oh, all right. Tape, go. I think I mentioned I'm going away this coming weekend. I'll be back by the time this video is up, but going to Disney World and staying at Shades of Green, which we really like, and it's really beautiful there. So right now I am not buying anything I don't absolutely have to. We're annual pass holders, so I don't have to buy tickets, but we'll be eating out and all that, so watching my pennies. if you are in the military, or someone in your family's in the military, you might want to look into Shades of Green. It's a great place to stay. It's for active duty military and Department of Defense, but a couple of times a year, retired military can stay, and that's what we are doing. My brother-in-law is retired military, along with quite a few other members of the family. Okay, there we go. All right, and then this one is going to go there. Oops, take off my sweater, I'm getting hot. And let me put down tape. No, I didn't. I need to cut those corners on that one. I do like working on a hard surface for this, for burnishing these folds. They come out crisper than they did when I had the softer self-healing matte surface. Okay, there is that. Okay, we have that one. That one. This is going to be this one. Those need to go on here. Let me move that. Okay. And this pocket is opening this way, and the flaps are going on this side. Yes, I'm just saying that aloud to myself to make sure I've got things the way I want them. Trimming our corners. If you are new to album making, by the time you finish this one, you're going to be an expert at pockets and flaps. Everything? Okay. go. Okay. So this one is going to go there. Just lining up the corners. Oops, don't go back in there. There we go. Just going like that. And now that I have that in place, we might as well put that second magnet down. This one is going to go there, like that. Okay, and don't put this like right into that fold. Give yourself about 1/16 of an inch or so to allow it to actually fold, and line it up along the bottom there. That, and then I have to check the mat on this because it might be, oh, it's fine. I was going to say it might be too big because of shifting this one over, but it's fine. And let's get that inked. I was thinking we might get to the cover today, but I don't think we're going to. We still have a lot of decorating too. I might do more decorating on these pages before I put them in the book. Is really pretty. I like that one. Okay. And we have November. And this is, I love the way that looks. So pretty. If it gets lifting up a little bit, that's because it's not glued down yet, I'm sure. And let's see, where are we going to put November? I feel like down there. Okay, and I don't want anything behind it. Okay. Just double checking where it's going. Oh, I dropped it. Okay. There. Good. And tap. And tape tipper. Alright. So pretty. Okay. And I've just pulled the tape back from this corner down here. And I'm just eyeballing it about where I want it. I think that looks pretty good right there. Pretty. We'll be able to do some decorating on the front of that, or you could just put a picture there. Alright, so all we have left is December, and I have nothing picked out for December. So give me a second. It'll probably be a day for me, but a second for you, and I am going to pick out December, and we will get that last page done. Alright, I'll be right back. I have picked out some of the things for December, but I have not cut everything because I really want to show you where we are at, because, to be honest, I'm starting to panic a little bit about how much paper I may or may not have. What we are doing with this one is a vertical flap and then two small flaps inside. So I've cut the small flaps out of pieces that I had left, sort of scrap sizes. And this is for the front of the big flap. I don't have the inside of that flap yet, and I don't have the background. Let me show you what I'm thinking. I might use this piece from the collectibles for the background. Oh, and I need the front of the pocket. Did I cut that? I don't think I did. So front of the pocket. Let me show you what I've got and where I'm coming from. It's going to look ridiculous because it looks like I have a lot left, but I have a lot to do. Okay. So, whoops, sorry. So this is from the collectible, but to be honest, those little dots are giving me a headache, so I don't really want to use those. I could use the cards. These are all from the collectibles. I have this piece. I kind of don't want to use it because I've used it a lot. Same with this one. And this one is on the page right before it, November. So that's where I'm at with those. I have this piece. And then I have, let me separate these out. These are scraps, they're too small. That's the inside front cover. Okay, so I have, that's a good size scrap that I have left. This is a whole sheet. And let's see, then I have some, these are scraps. I have this whole sheet. I have these sheets, but these are all cut aparts. Everything that's left here is a cut apart. So that's out. I mean, I'm going to be using them, but they're out for backgrounds. Let's see, we have that. These are scraps. I have this one, which is a scrap, but it's a good size scrap. That's a good size scrap. These are cut aparts. Everything here, those are cut aparts. This is a cut apart. And these are scraps. They're not big enough. And these are cut aparts. There's a lot of cut aparts in this collection. And there's the calendar. I could treat the calendar as a whole sheet, so, and I may, but these are all cut aparts. So as you can see, once I've got those out, I am somewhat less. And then I have these. Okay, so, and this looks like quite a bit, and I can work with it. I can use this. The thing that I'm concerned about is, and I'll just pick one of these and use it, I guess. I'm concerned because I have to make 12 side pocket inserts, and I have to make 12 of these folders to go in the pockets, all the pockets, the 12 pockets that we made. And even if you're not using this die, you're still going to need 12 something to go in those pockets. And that's where I'm getting a little nervous between the side pocket inserts and the 12 folders. I mean, I can use some of these scraps for the folders, these bigger ones. This one, you know, a lot of these are just going to be too small for that, but they're too small by the same token for the pieces that I need for December. I can get 2 folders out of each full sheet. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you what I had in the small scraps. Again, this is cut aparts. Cut aparts, this is all cut aparts. This piece I had kind of set aside possibly for the cover, but now I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use cut aparts, because there are some nice big ones that I can use. And I have the 6x6s, which I've not touched at all, but I'm thinking I'm going to need those for the inserts, which there will be very few of. And I may not need them, but I'm holding on to them. So, this I've already used a lot of. This I've used a lot of. Her I've already used on the folder. So, alright, so give me a minute. I'm going to go through all of this and figure out exactly what I'm going to use on the other pieces in December, and then we'll get that done. And that will be it for our pages. I am also, I think, going to run out of my cardstock. I had 25 sheets of 12x12 Kraft cardstock, and I think I may need to stretch it with something else or just order more. I'll let you know. Okay, be right back. Okay, I have picked out stuff. So what I'm going to do is use this for the front of this flap, and then the piece I was going to use for the front, I'm going to put there. And then I have these inside flaps, which I haven't actually determined yet, but I think I'm going to put, okay, that's going to be an inside. She's definitely going to be on the outside of one, I think the right hand one. And then maybe just that, like that. Yeah, that looks nice. And then when they open, we'll have that one on that side, and that one on that side, and this on the pocket. And then I have this piece for the background. I think we're in pretty good shape. Okay. And then I need to, okay, hang on. Okay, so the pocket is going to go that way. Let me get this out of the way. And we're not going to put the one on the pocket yet because it will need a magnet. Okay, so that's going to go there. Here. That one is going there. Because I did not take into account how much paper 12 pages would use. However, I think we're going to make it. It's just going to be a little close. I think probably I would have, well, I think I said before that I wish I had had 2 of the backgrounds. So that would have stretched things, and maybe an extra of the 10 sheet 12 by 12 or an extra of the 8 by 8. I might as well do these. Would have helped, but we'll see how we do. I may be panicking needlessly. So let me just go ahead and start with these because they don't get me magnets. Oh, that was Amazon delivering a package. Okay. Way too much glue on that. I should have gotten a new baby wipe out. This one is getting really grubby. The ink does rub off in here. Okay. And that is going to go here. One is there, and I can actually put it down, might as well. One on the other side. Let's put the glue on. Did I put that right side up? Got a little panic there for a moment. It's going to be this way. This side. It's in a little. It is, but it's not bad. Okay. Then, so those are going to go like that. Cute. And then we have our flap, which I didn't tape. We have already used a little burgundy in this book, so if I have to use a little burgundy, I can do that. And we're going to use rice paper on the cover, so I can wrap the cover in white if I want, because it is going to be totally covered by the rice paper. So that's, I can get some back that way if I need to, or if I just want to. When I get to the cover, I will play with it and see. I'm going to put that, how am I going to put that? Like that. I'm trying to remember how I had it. Now I'm panicking. Is that how I had it? No. That way. Sorry. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Of course, you will have seen the walkthrough, so you already know what I did. Be nice if you could tell me. Okay, so that is going like that. So that needs to go this way. And you can see I have it marked with markings that mean nothing because I've since cut that piece down. So don't pause the video and copy those markings. Just check your cutting guide. Looks like a pencil mark or something up there. I forgot the magnet. Hang on. Will it come up? Yikes. Okay. Just kind of, sort of. Yikes. Okay. I don't know. So busy worrying about how much paper I have, I forgot about my magnet. Okay. Okay, now let me just put some glue down. Ugh, made a mess of that. And I know these big albums that use a lot of paper are not inexpensive to make, but it is for a whole year worth of memories, so I'm really burnishing that because I've got that extra glue in there. Okay. Phew. Alright. Saved at the last second. And let's do the other magnet. This one is going up here. I am thinking I should check this for fit before I put it down, because it looks a little bit wide. I'm just going to take a hair off each side. So now we basically have no reveal of the Kraft on the sides, but that's okay. I'd rather have that than not be able to put this in, because those are closing this way. This is closing over. Yeah, that's better. Okay. we're just going to center this. And it's a little narrower than the spot where it's going because of the bulk, so just center it. That. Did I put that on upside down? I did. Oh my goodness. This is what happens in the day. Okay, hang on. Let me remove it and switch it to the other end. What is going on under my feet? Jolly, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, let me try that again. I just got off work and I should know better than to do anything right now when I'm tired, but I really, really wanted to do this page. Just keep your undo handy if you're going to work when you're a little tired. I have 2 days off. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Why I don't use a tool is beyond me. Anyway, I have 2 days off when I'll be able to work on this. And then I'm going away for 2 days, and then I'm back, and I have 2 more days off. So I'm really hopeful that I'll be able to wrap this up and share it with you. I haven't even posted any sneak peeks of it because I haven't wanted to give it away. I want it to be a surprise. Okay. And that one is going there. This is going to just turned out pretty. For all that I fussed over what papers I had left, it ended up pretty. This one, that one. Cute. Okay, and then this is going on the base page like that. Okay, and the reason I put this mat like this is so this red would be up against the purple rather than here where it wouldn't have as much contrast, in case you're wondering. Let me just making sure it goes there. checking it to make sure it's straight. Glue seepage. Okay. All right, so that's going to go like that. Where do we have? Okay, November's down there. Put it up there. Or we can put it over there. Let's see where the recent ones are. Let's see. October is up there. So we have September, October. Okay, so let's put this one at the top so it doesn't look matchy-matchy. Okay. And let's see, I'm going to put it more to this side. That looks good. And some tape. Before I put this back down, there. I don't know if you can hear it, but the buses are being called at the school across the street. Sorry about that if it's too loud. Okay, just like that. Just getting I always like to put it down and get a visual in my head of where it's supposed to go before I take any of the back of the adhesives off. Okay. That looks good right there. Of course, we're going to decorate these. 2, 3. Okay. We have finished all of our pages, at least the bases. No, we haven't. I think we decorated one, right? So, quite a bit of decorating left to do. All right, let's see. Let's get them all out. That is December, November, October, August, June, oh, that's May, April. Okay, they're catching on each other's magnets. And February, January. Okay, so we have January. Oh, you know what I did? I went through and I added that mat there. I don't think you saw me do that. I added that. So that just opens like that. And then February is just a plain open. No, it's an open twice, like that. And this one we added the calendar right on this flap, which we could have done. I don't think we did that anywhere else. Okay, then we have March. April, May, June, July. This is the one that's going to have the easel card. August, September, October, November, and December. We did it. All right. We are going to stop here. And you can go ahead and make your cover if you want. I would not make the spine unless you know how you want to do it. But I do have the measurements for the cover. I have a video on how to make covers, which I will link. And you will have already seen mine, so you'll know what cover I wrapped it in. I'll also try to remember to put that on the cutting guide. What I think we're going to do next time is do some of the decorating on these pages before we put them into the book, but maybe not. We may put them in the book and then decorate. Haven't decided. But in any case, I will see you next time, and we will continue on with our Alice yearbook. Don't forget to visit Scrap and Create to purchase all your supplies. I have a link down below for the cutting guide. I have a discount code for this beautiful glass mat from Glassboard Studios, and many of the projects I use are listed in my Amazon list. And I do get a low commission if you purchase anything after clicking on those links. So thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.